Public Security Police of Portugal, PSP, is the civil preventative police force of Portugal, and its mission is to defend the republican democracy, safeguarding internal security and the rights of its citizens. In terms of civil aviation, the PSP is the law enforcement responsible for security of all Portuguese airports. Airpol is a law enforcement network created to build synergies between police and border guard units working in the fight against crime in the European aviation sector. The Airpol Insider Threat Group was created in 2017 and has already produced a complete insider threat manual for police forces at airports. Airpol has already organized a trainer's course, and they are already implementing their own programs in European airports. Airpol defines an insider threat as an individual who has or had authorized access and/or knowledge of an organization's assets and uses their access or knowledge, whether maliciously or non-maliciously, to act in a way that could negatively affect the organization. Airpol considers that there are two kinds of insiders, malicious and non-malicious. Malicious insiders are defined as those who have the intent to harm. While non-malicious insiders are defined as those who pose a risk despite having no intent to cause harm. The malicious insiders can be motivated by multiple factors. The terrorist insiders may commit crime to support their objectives or activities. Also, personal stressors may further promote disgruntled employees to carry out criminal or malicious activities. Note that only the malicious insiders have a motivation. Most of the non-malicious insiders are not aware of their behavior. Given the evolving improvements in aviation security, it is likely that terrorist groups will increase their reliance on insider support to circumvent security and attack the aviation sector. The threat from terrorist-affiliated supporters and groups within the aviation sector have been demonstrated on numerous occasions, with terrorist insiders willingly exploiting their insider access, credentials, and knowledge of security protocols. It is essential to respond effectively and proportionately to any kind of potential insider threat incident. Failure to respond appropriately can lead to disaffection within your workforce and potential legal proceedings against your organization. Procedures require to be put in place to undertake an internal and/or external investigation. In addition to the investigation of an insider incident, it is necessary to have a risk management process in place, which identifies and analyzes the root cause of the incident and ensures appropriate control measures are put in place. In order to effectively address the insider threat, firstly, it is necessary to define your assigned local airport community. Only with this basic knowledge can a strong security culture be fostered between the airport community and law enforcement. However, there may be considerable challenges in reaching the large and diverse airport community. First, you must engage with the main stakeholders of your airport in order to implement your program. It is important to have the support of your airport community and the support of your police command. Then, you have to give a training to A level, law enforcement agents and police officers who work at the airport. B level, airport management level personnel. This group is crucial and they have the best position to involve stakeholders in the development of their own insider threat training programs. In order to be successful, you must obtain support in the process of engagement and building awareness among stakeholders. It has been proven that by reaching B-level individuals, you will indirectly reach C-level, enhancing one's influence on the security of the entire airport community. C-level, all stakeholders in the community. This is the largest group of the community and is formed by the bulk of airport workers that cannot or do not need to move to B or C levels. Their training is designed to provide a basic awareness of the insider threat, focused on essential concepts and awareness, and communication channels with law enforcement agents at the airport. In the long run, the implementation of these training activities fosters the progress of a good security culture within the organization. Preparing yourself to handle insider threat issues. First, you need to understand whom to involve, who has the authority to implement the program, whom to coordinate with, whom to report to, what actions must be taken, what improvements to make. How do you establish your own insider threat program? 5 phases. First, you must identify and engage with appropriate stakeholders. Second, you must establish a strategic insider threat working group. Third, you must produce and present an insider threat program to key partners. Fourth, you implement your insider threat program. Finally, you must always review and evaluate your program. Prepare your airport community for the worst. Engage them in an insider threat program. If you see something, please do something.